So this makes me nervous. When I'm live on Instagram, I don't know why, but I'm right out of my comfort zone. I'm happier with Facebook for some reason. Hello, everybody. Nice to see you. Over the next, every night this week, I'm going to be doing something like 15, 20 minutes of a little mindset input. Now, Feel Look Be, my programme, has grown so much. And it's taken so many people on a journey of self-improvement, and it's definitely not fitness. But what it is mindset, and I'll couple that with a few different things, but science, nutrition, mindset. It's not fitness. So see the Shelley Booth Fitness _. And if you're not on my Instagram, please follow it. It's Shelley Booth Fitness _. The fitness is a wee bit misleading because so much of what I do now, I'm kind of like a mindset coach as opposed to, my background is sports science. So maybe somebody somewhere that you know might want and need this. Maybe not want it, but definitely might need it. So let's get started. If this is you, if you're feeling depleted, a bit burdened, maybe you've been on furlough, it's coming to an end, you're due back to work, you're thinking, shit, I don't want to go back to work. Or you're not really sure how you feel because you've spent all this time at home with the kids, with the partner, and you've kind of made it work. At first, it was a nightmare, but then you made it work. But all of a sudden, you're expected to go back into the workplace again and into the office. And so fear is a massive thing, anxiety, worry. Maybe you're financially burdened, emotionally, spiritually, whatever it is. You just feel a big, massive weight on your shoulders. And you need a hand. You need somebody to just speak to you for 5-10 minutes and go, do you know what? You're going to be okay, and so are you, and so are you. And you are going to be okay. No matter what happens from here on in, to heal a wound, you must feel the wound, right? So you need to try and, I'm going to give you some insight into what I do to help my clients in the hope that it could help you, whether you're on my programs or not. So, to heal that wound, you must feel the wound. So you need to allow yourself just to be and accept the fact that you're worried. It's okay to be worried. Christ, I've been worried more in my life than I've not been. But worry really is a preparation for growth. And I suppose all that pain is preparing you for the next right move for you. You might not think it right now because you've got all these worries, but actually the next right move for you is out with your comfort zone. So this is actually pushing you to challenge your thinking and to do things differently. And that's exactly what it is, and that's what it's here for. So whilst it feels uncomfy and scary right now, I pretty much guarantee you that you're going to be absolutely fine. And you might think, well, fine. Do you know what? I don't even like the word fine. I go, fine, is that it? I don't want to be fine. I want to be amazing. So I've got maybe 10 wee things here that you can do to try and help you. And these help my clients every single day, every single month of every single year. So if you're feeling, do you know, when I was at uni, I'd done a profile on mood states. It was POMS, and it was an iceberg profile of bench players in volleyball, or people on the bench, and starting players. And it displayed an inverted iceberg profile. So it was tension, depression, anger, not vigour, because that was the other end of it, fatigue and confusion. So maybe you're feeling all of that stuff, and then the money worries, and then you maybe don't like your boss. Maybe you don't like your job. Well, see if you don't like your job, what are you doing then to take yourself out of that and to think about other options? Or maybe you're not right now. Maybe you're just thinking, right, I'm going to get back and sort my shit out at work, and then I'll look for something else. And so you should. If you don't like your job, of course you should. And sometimes you need permission for that. Sometimes your partner is too close and they go, and it's, there's pressures, financial pressures. You need to just keep going. Well, you don't actually. You could change at any point. So as I was working out the day, actually, I put some stuff into my notes for you. So 2 things that you need in order to be world class. But 2 things that you also need just to show up. And one is energy and one is vitality. To go into your work and bring your A game and your best self, you need both things. And without both things, it's just not going to happen. You're going to be a B-level performer. You're going to go into work and you're going to be substandard. Your boss is going to see that, your colleagues are going to see that, but more than that, you're going to feel that. And that's shit. That's an awful way to feel when you know you're not performing. But because of all these psychological things, you don't know what to do for the best. So here's my first tip. Gain control in your life. Now, lockdown, everybody was eating crap, apart from people on Field at B. You were into the kitchen, every time you bypassed the kitchen, you were chucking biscuits down your throat. You were drinking more alcohol than you're used to. You were eating more takeaways than you're used to. So really, you've probably gained weight. You're feeling fat and ugly. And that's just reality, because people do feel fat and ugly sometimes when they've been doing these things. What, for a year? You must be feeling like crap if that's what you've been doing for a year. But again, it's okay, because you could change it at any point. To heal the wound, you must feel the wound. So sit in it, put your hands on your belly, give it a good shuggle and go, do you know what? It's bought and paid for, but I need to get rid of it now. So gain control, and here's a couple of things I'd like you to do. The first one is movement. So I want you to move more. Hi, son. Positive emotion, so to make you feel better, needs motion. So if you've been sitting on your bum all this time and not moving much, then you're bound to feel like shit. So you must move more. So can I set you a little target of 8k steps a day? 8,000 steps. Want to come and say hi? Mm-hmm. So get your tracker on. This is Leo. Come on to Instagram.
Hello.
Oh, they've got love hearts for you. Set yourself a target of 8,000 steps a day and make it your business to do it. So your lunchtime, get up a bit earlier. Stop shaking that, please. After work, take the kids. Get on the bike. Bike steps. Yeah, that would work. I know. What is that? Move over. I don't know what that. Oh, it's that.
No, it's that.
Is it?
Yeah.
See what you're smart. You are smart. Thank you for that. And your nutrition. If you've been eating like processed foods, drinking too much alcohol, then that will not be helping your vitality or your energy. So you must try and eat 3 times a day. No snacking. But to eat 3 times a day without snacking, you need to eat good food. So empty calories like rice cakes and rice and baked potatoes are going to make you feel like shit, because you're going to want to graze all day. So you need to eat properly, good food, whole foods, not processed food that's served packaged up with a list of ingredients like the length of your arm, and half of them you can't even pronounce, and I can't either. So you're gaining control. That's number 1. Speed this up a wee bit. Rationalise your thinking. So when you take a step back and you think, right, nobody's actually dying here, I'm just going back to work. Like Leo this morning, you were kind of upset you were going to school, weren't you? Mm-hmm. Didn't want to go to school because you had 3 or 4 days off. So it's that whole irrational thinking, son, isn't it? So thinking, well, actually, I'm okay when I'm there. Nothing bad's going to happen to me. I'm just uncomfortable with it. See you. Bye. So rationalise your thinking. That's number 2. Number 3, this sounds a bit much, but breathing techniques. See, when you go into work and you're sort of hyperventilating because your anxiety is through the roof, you've been worried all night, you've not slept, actually getting control of your breathing is massive. And when you do it, it instantly calms you down. Now, I've done it many times myself, like important meetings or situations that take you out your comfort zone. It really does help. And running alongside that, meditation. I don't know if you've meditated before, and if you haven't, you must try to. Now, go onto YouTube. There's just millions of them. When you first start trying to meditate, it's hard because everything's going through your mind. Like Shelley Booth told me to meditate, so you put it on, but actually all you're doing is thinking about work. That's okay. Allow yourself to think about work. And slowly, as you start to move more As you start to get control of your nutrition, you'll start to give yourself more mental space, and you need to protect that. So protecting your personal space for even half an hour, no kids, no partner, no people. A podcast or some music or just the stillness, just the birds tweeting in the background. Allow yourself half an hour per day just to breathe and be. Just be you. Don't be the mum, don't be the wife, don't be the sister. Just be you. Protect your space for half an hour each day. Plan your week. Now, I find for my clients a timetable of activity really, really works. Now, they're live with me every day, Monday to Friday, so they always know that they're seeing me. But you're not going to see me if you don't work with me. So plan out, right, I'm going to try something different. Let's try yoga. And if you're in Dundee, you must check out Nomad Yoga, Madeira's studio in the town. But you're probably somewhere else in the UK or even abroad. So check out something that you might think, well, that's different. Yoga's really good because it gives you headspace, and it's so spiritual that it will raise your vibrations without you even knowing it. And you'll leave, if your instructor is good enough, like Madeira, you'll leave feeling uplifted and enlightened, hopefully. So make a timetable of activity for that week. And in fact, for that month, because that anxiety is not going to go away in a week, is it? I'm loving all the love hearts. Thank you so much. Negativity and like people that just cast a shadow over your life, over your time, try and get them away from you. And what happens if you live with them? Oh well, that's a tricky one. Get a spare bedroom or something. Negative, toxic situations, you need to get them away, just away from you. People who don't want to see you grow and change and challenge will be quite happy to see you stuck, quite happy to see you anxious and worried. And some people actually, this is a scary bit, some people thrive on that shit. And so when you see that, when someone shows you who they are, believe them and get them gone. One day at a time. Take a day at a time. So if you're back to work tomorrow, get through tomorrow with all these things, staying in control, 8,000 steps, rationalise your thinking, take half an hour just for you, try and get a wee bit of meditation into that half an hour maybe. You've got rid of toxic people, and one day at a time, because those days mount up, and then before you know it, you've been at work for a month and you feel much better. And then you may be ready to go for that other job, that promotion, that sideward step to get ahead, the next right move for you. I tell my clients or encourage them to sweat the small things. So do the small things really, really well and go really granular and be specific about the small things. Make sure you do them really well. So turning up, make sure all these small things that accumulate to massive things together are well taken care of. Stop thinking like a month ahead or about next week because you're just still on day one. Sweat the small things every day. And always bear in mind, we're nearly finished, always bear in mind that your kids or your young people or your partner is seeing, or maybe even your friends, is seeing you, how you show up. So it's really easy to have a growth mindset, and I talk about this a lot, when you've got money in the bank, when you've got a great setup. Really, really difficult to think abundantly when you are worried. But that's when the most amazing, life-changing, transformational things happen. When you're stuck in that hole and you can still see and feel and see the bigger picture and what it's going to be like in that sea of abundance stuff. And I know because I'm living it, and so are my clients, it's washing its way back to you, because how you think, you are. What you think about, you bring about. So whatever you think comes straight back to you. And it's the law, isn't it? It's that law of attraction. And some people will go, nah. But the people that go, nah, are usually the people that are stuck in the hole, are usually the people that are skint, are usually the people that are constantly negative and moaning about everything under the sun. So no wonder they're saying nah, because they've never given it a chance. And one more thing, we done this a couple of months ago in memory of one of my clients, boys that had passed on, and we done a random act of kindness. So, and it was amazing. I went to my bed thinking, wow, I feel great. I was like doing stuff for complete strangers. They didn't know me. In fact, a couple of them wanted to know who I was. I'm like, well, it doesn't matter who I am. I'm just doing this for you. It's amazing. It's so uplifting. So see, in your darkest, deepest hour, when you are feeling like shit and you're worried and nothing seems to be going right because all this work stuff, furlough's coming to an end, you're scared and worried about money. We've all been there. I've been there. Of course I have. You must do all this, but a random act of kindness for somebody else instantly lifts you. I promise you. So, some of this will resonate, some of it won't. But hopefully that maybe tomorrow when you're due back to work, you'll think, no, I remember what she said and I'm going to try this. And I guarantee when you try it, it's going to work for you. But when you're cynical and negative and you're stuck in that fixed mindset crap, that's what it is. It's crap, by the way. See if you're still stuck there. I hate that word, procrastinating. And arms folded and looking at me going, it's all right for you. It's okay for you, is it? Well, no, it's not been okay for me forever. This took hard work and dedication and sweating the small things and doing the meditation and showing up. It's taken all that, what I'm telling you. So don't sit there with your arms folded looking at me giving it that with the head. Do it. I promise you. It will work. But you have to do it long game, not just for a day. So I hope that's been of use to you, everybody. Have a great night. I hope to see you again soon. Instagram, it's not that bad actually. And for everybody that's maybe has an online business, when you show up online, it's really daunting, isn't it? And you're thinking, oh shit. Actually, when you start, it's okay. It's actually fine. So Instagram, thank you so much for all the love hearts. I'll see you soon. How do we switch Instagram off? Don't know. Not really sure. There we go. And for all of you on all of these pages, take it easy. I'm back tomorrow with something a wee bit different, but again, mindset stuff. And I'll see you tomorrow night, okay? Take it easy. Night, night.